ChatGPT is still the ripple effect in education, businesses, entrepreneurship, marketing, you name it. But sometimes we want to go into ChatGPT and we have so much information and we don't know how to analyze it or read a research article. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to go online, find an article, upload it, and use it to organize all the thoughts, even if you're not able to read the article. Now, I do recommend that you always read the article, but let's go over to ChatGPT and see what we can do with it. Grab any article that you have recently downloaded to your computer. Now, if you don't have one, just Google a topic, then hit File Save as a PDF if you can't download it, and then go find it and put it into ChatGPT. So what you'll want to do is go to this plus sign, go to your downloads or wherever you have the article, add the article, and then ask ChatGPT. Read the article and look for main key points. And then if you have used ChatGPT over the last 2 years, maybe even the last year or 6 months, ask it to read it from your perspective. Your perspective. Read from my perspective. Now, I do believe that you definitely should read the article. But if you're in a rush and you're thinking, I just want to know some key points, you can upload the article, ask it to read the article, and it gives you the key points. This article, if I were to look at it online, is about K-12 leaders lean into change with these 2025 educational trends. Nice article, positive article. One, enrollment management requires strategic community engagement. It shows you, gives you some bullet points. It gives you some proactive districts are doing what, and then my lens. And then here it says number 2, students' well-being is a non-negotiable priority, and it breaks that down. What I really like is I'm going to go with every one of these bullets gives it from my lens. And those are the main key points. Now, if I go back and it just says these, we can go and verify and skim, do what we call a scholarly scan, and look at what is the article really saying. So you can see it's giving those initiatives. It's talking about emotional well-being. It's talking about the shift in chronic absenteeism. And you can look for those things. Maybe you want to say, can you elaborate more and use more markdowns like underline, italics? See what it does. When you look at this, you start to realize that you can get it to really think and focus on maybe some key ideas, some key points. Maybe you're thinking, I want to talk about this with leaders. How can I talk about this and make this a conversation with leaders? And lastly, ask it and challenge ChatGPT and say maybe, what am I missing in this article? Did you find everything in the article? And you can just say, what am I missing, or are you missing from the article? What is the main point? How can I use this in a Socratic seminar? Maybe it's something you want to do in your class. Things that you can talk about, maybe if you're a principal with teachers, maybe it's an article that is for an elementary school and you want to be able to bring it into to their level of learning and expectations. Maybe you need to differentiate things like that. And now it just gives me the main points. Central message. What I really like in this central message is that in an unpredictable and often politically charged educational environment, K-12 leaders must lean into change by strategically managing enrollment, supporting student well-being, and making data-driven budget decisions. Because these 3 areas are interconnected levers for stability and improvement. It's not just about reacting to challenges, it's about leading through them. I love that. And then it gives you the main drivers here. And then what might you or I be missing from the article? Instructional practice and teacher capacity, technology integration beyond data dashboards, and equity focus. That might not be even in the article. It might be something you might want to add or research. Tell me, How are you using ChatGPT? How is it making you become a better critical thinker? How is it helping you create ideas? And maybe it's just helping you become more efficient in your daily routines. Thank you so much for watching.